Hello, everyone, and welcome back. All right, well, it was probably about 2 or 3 months ago when I was watching some of West Coast Picks videos when he was doing some reviews for Pacific Lock, better known to us as Pack Lock. And, well, I guess I was being a little bit of a smartass, and I left a comment in one of his videos. And, well, yeah, that got me talking with Greg, the president at Pacific Lock. And while we were commenting back and forth, and well, I was talking with him. I was really surprised. Um, the president of the company watching our videos, and seeing what's going on out here, and they really do care about the security of their locks. I mean, watching our videos. I mean, that's something that Master Lock would never do. But yeah, so I was so impressed. But just recently, I was watching one of Noctis Modus's videos, and well, I met up with Greg again on his video, and we were commenting back and forth again, and well, we were talking about sending me a couple locks, so I could pick, I guess, and kind of give a little review on my channel. And he did. He sent me a couple locks, and Greg, thank you very much for the locks. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I got these locks a couple weeks ago, guys, and I just wanted to get this review out. And the reason why it took me so long, because, well, I was a little confused about this lock that he sent me. This is their, I guess it's their Kick 1B, their KIK 1B, which I believe is their 900. One of their heavier duty commercial locks here. This is a nickel-plated brass padlock that accepts key and knobs. And, well, I was a little surprised because, well, they didn't send me the cylinder. So there's not much I could do with this one. I can't pick it, so there's not going to be much of a review on this. But he did send me some parts for it. He sent me a driver for a Schlage key and knob, and he sent me the barrel plug, so I could put the lock together when I get a key and knob. And, yeah, well, Chuckmaster 30, well, he's going to be sending me one this week, a Schlage key and knob. He says it has some of the best tolerances that he's had in Schlage key and knob. So, that's pretty awesome. Thank you very much for that, Chuckmaster. I really appreciate that. But, yeah, this lock, for a heavy-duty lock, too, look at that shackle. It's got a very... Well, here, hold on. I got an American lock here, and it's basically the same... I think it's only like a 6mm shekel, so I'm a little surprised about that. It looks a little odd in this lock. But, yeah, so maybe I'll bring this lock back when I get the kick cylinder from Chuckmaster. But he also sent me this one here, too. This is their 100A. This here is an aluminum padlock here. And this one here is black anodized. And, well, this one's a little special because, well, it has my logo on it. Came out awesome too. Greg, thank you very much for this. I really appreciate that. I mean, this lock came out really awesome. This one will be going in my collection forever. So thank you very much for that. And this has a 6-pin core in it. It does have the core, so we will be able to do something with this one. This one has an anti-pick bump-resistant core. And it's got a pretty good bitting on the key too. Not too bad at all. Got some high cuts behind this 1, 2, 3rd pin here. But yeah, so does work very smooth. It's got a little bit of a spring tension here in the core. It's got a really nice snap to it. I really like that. But yeah, well, we'll see what we could see what it takes to get in this one at least. And I don't think I will be able to gut this. I'm pretty sure this is going to have their crimped core in it, but I won't know until I open it up. I have not picked this lock yet. I've been, waiting for this video to pick it for the first time, so I could kind of I guess, give my opinion on it. But, yeah, let me see if I can zoom this in for us. Oops. Alright. Alright, I think I'm going to use this tension wrench this time. Go with top of the keyway. What I got here, this thing bouncing around on me a little bit. There we go. Okay, we'll go with top of the keyway. Let me adjust that camera a little bit more for us here. And I got a new short hook because I broke my other one, excuse me, from Sparrows. And I cleaned it up a little bit. So, let's see what we got in here. A little tight in here. Okay, I think I got a little click from one. Yeah, it's a little tight with this pick. Not sure how this is going to work. Big click from 3, 4, and I think that's an overset for sure. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, there's one. Click from 4. Little click off of 6. And that was another overset. Alright, let's try it one more time, guys. Okay, click from 1. Couple clicks from 4 that time. Couple more clicks from 5, I believe. Still no turn on the core. That's an overset on 1 for sure. Okay, I think I got a little turn on the core on 6 that time. Some counter right here, I think off of 2. Okay, I got a little more turn on the core. Some counter right here on 1. Okay, I might have got him. Core is kind of floppy, so it feels like you're getting a lot of counter rotation when you're really not. But that was open on 2, and we are open, guys. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not an easy pick, I would say, but you know, it's not too bad. Let me zoom this back out for us. But we are going to see what we have. Oh, we have an Allen. Let's see. Okay, I think it's going to be American too, because it is an American lock. They do make all their locks right here in the US. So let's see if this thing has a crimped core, and I'm pretty sure. No, it's not that one. Maybe it's this one. Yeah, I think West Coast Picks had 102, and I think it has a crimped core. And I really don't want to take it apart. I do want to put this in my collection. Oh, I had some Loctite on there. seems like it's in there pretty tight. Let's see if we get this out of here. Yep, a little bit tight. Yes, sir. We have a crimped core. You can see it right there. See that crimp? Oh shoot. I really don't want to take this apart, guys. But I do kind of want to review it a little bit. I do want to see what's in this lock. I don't think it's going to open up anywhere unless it's right here. No, see, we could rekey it. Shoot. I don't want to take it apart, but you know what? Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can get this apart. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. As you can see, I did have to break a little piece off there, but I could probably crimp it somewhere else. And if not, I think, once it goes back in the lock, it's not going to pull out anyways, because you're going to have this retainer holding it in anyway, so. But I do, well, Greg was nice enough to send me these locks, so, we have to take a look at the pins, right? Alright, so let's see what we have to offer in this lock. Looks like we're going to have all standards down below. They're all pretty well below the shear line except for pin 3. Kind of an overset trap. And alright, well, let's see what we have here. Pin 1 is standard. 2 is a standard, very small standard. 3 is a long one. 2 is another very small. 4 is another very small standard. So you can see the bidding. Bidding's pretty good. 5 is another standard. Here's my tweezers. I think that was this one. I will make sure when I check it to the key, but I think it was that one. And 6 is another standard, guys. And there's no counter milling or nothing done here. Alright, well, let's see what we have up here, though. Standard in 1. No, excuse me, that's a spool. But I'll show it to you. I'm not going to pull the springs. All the springs are going to be the same. We have a serrated in 2. Nice. I'd like to see that instead of just all spools. That one there, barely popping up over the shear line. Okay, I'm going to have to pop him out because he's not coming out. That is a spool. I wonder if these springs are a little different. That was in 1. That one was in 1. This is in 2. And it is they did switch up the springs. Wow. Alright, well, I am glad I did take those out. Okay. That's pretty awesome. Don't see that too often. We got another serrated here. Let's check that spring out. Maybe it's just that one in 3 because of the extra long pin. Spool in 5. And standard and 6. So yeah, we got some pretty decent, some really decent, and another small spring. So they did change up the springs. That's awesome. Let's see if they did anything up here. Nope. They didn't do anything up here, but alright guys, let's take a look at these pins here. Alright. Okay, where's my tweezers? Here we go. Okay, well we have all standards down below, but we do have a spool. Oh, sorry. Thought we were all in frame. Let me zoom this back out a little bit. Actually, let me back it up here. There we go. Keep it nice and zoomed up. We have a spool in 1, a serrated in 2, another spool in 3, a serrated in 4, spool in 5, and a standard in 6. So they switched them up a little bit. Spool, serrated, spool. And they actually switched up the springs, guys. You can see that, well, 3 and 6 have little short springs in them. Awesome. Overall, for this, aluminum lock, that's actually pretty good security. Not bad at all. So, pretty decent lock, I guess, I would say overall. Wish they had a little bit of security down below, but yeah, not bad. Well, Greg, thank you very much for sending me these locks. I really appreciate that. This lock here is awesome. It will be going in my collection, so yeah, I really appreciate that. That is an awesome lock. Thank you very much. Alright guys, yeah, well, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. And yeah, everybody, please be safe and stay legal. Thanks guys. Bye. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you real quick what I ended up doing with this cylinder here. I ended up filing off that whole ledge that was on there. And I stole a C-clip off of one of my American locks. And I put a C-clip on there. And I also, these are the key pins that were in 1, 2, and 6. I found, I had some extra pins laying around. I found a couple of serrated pins. I threw in 1, 2, and 6. So I added a little bit more security to the lock. And it works great. So, I'm going to be putting this back in my lock. Yeah, just wanted to share that with you real quick. So, yeah. Alright guys, be safe and stay legal. Thanks guys. Bye.